So, long time no see. Right, as you can hear from the thing, I have been waiting. Well, not like now. I have been waiting 1 day, 7 hours and 56 minutes for one fin, and so far it looks okay. It doesn't look like much. I'm still on with the Imperials because that's mainly what I'm focusing on. But I thought, well, I'm at it, I might as well print out because I was going to do new fins. So, the fin in question, and TV's doing weird thing. You're in the room, bedroom's nearly done. It's nearly done, this room. Reason why I'm not showing a lot, because it's still a mess. But it's much better than what it used to be. Anyway, right. The bit that I've got in question is this. Yeah, the camera's not picking up very well. So this, focus. Yeah, 1 day, 7 hours and 56 minutes. That is the longest I have ever done. And it is big, like, camera, focus, please. Yeah, I wasn't quite happy with the ones that I already had. I'm doing a bit of editing right now. Where is it? Ah, here it is. So here's the one that I've got. Of course, I've got to print out the things now. This is a lot more accurate to the paradigms. I just looked at it and I thought I want the eyeball to be a lot bigger, because this looks a little too small. Means I have to make another mould, but you already know this. Anyway, yes. So this is what we've got so far, and it will be pretty much identical to that, but again it is slightly different. So yeah, that is so far. I haven't even took it off the build plate yet. We need to see what it's like. But yeah, like I say, I've been tidying up. There's all this to clean up, and I'll be taking a mould of that. This time I've actually managed to put the groove in, which I completely forgot to do on the original, which this is the original one, and as you can see from the lines from when it got scratched. But yeah, my god, my heart's been racing. A day, like one whole day. So 24 hours plus 7 hours as well, so or 8 hours we should call it, because of that 56. But yeah, just to get that, I could have done it in halves, but it never seems to like doing things in halves. It sort of bows up, so I've always liked to do the parts in one go. Of course I need to print out the fins, glue them in, clean it up, and it's ready. But yeah, we've been doing other things. We've got the gun, we're still doing on with that, and the neck, some more jigs and everything. There ain't really much to show in this room. Currently just making a video, but we can look outside because, well, I've been clearing out the garden. As you all know, there's the paradigm that we're working on, the Imperial to the side. Still a lot more to get rid of, but I am thinking very soon as well, because I've been promising it for a while. Does mean I need to get rid of all this crap. Probably never going to use it again, sadly. But yeah, I've been mentioning about how I'm going to have a shuttlecraft. Now, as you can see from the street, yeah, it definitely would be in view. But not enough to the point of what the neighbours have already dealt with. But yeah, I am thinking on starting very soon, because I've got timber, to make a start on the shuttle. So what I mean by that is I need to create walls to make a mould from when I get round to it. I think first is get one Imperial done at least. I'm nearly there with the shoulders. I'm currently looking into other things, such as theatre work. But I will be soon, and there's an Asda van. Yeah, it's Asda. I will be soon back on with, yeah, they're down there. So the Imperials. It's been a very slow week. But yeah, I just thought I'd print out the eyeball because I had nothing really else to do, and I can finally just put the printer to rest for today, because the time's about, where's the time? Nearly 8 o'clock anyway, so perfect timing. yeah. Oh, forgot. They're right here. I have been working on the new discs. So here's what the new ones are. Body filled. Please focus. Yeah. So I've been sorting them out and getting them done. So that's the biggest. This one is the one that has a straight edge, whereas these ones have, yeah, you can see that a bit better. I did try doing it with the thinner discs that then go behind, but in some areas it's just got damaged because of how thin the walls are. Here's one. There you can see. So I'm thinking I'm going to pre-print these on a really fine detail, and then I might not have to sand them as much. But yeah, the Imperials are still going strong, but they're taking a really long time for me to do. Yeah, got an itchy head. But yeah, that's, I mean, can I even take it off with one hand? One day, and let's get it off. Hey, yeah, doing something with one hand, but yeah, my one day, 8 hours basically. It was so weird to have this continuously going. I mean, I have been out on a walk, but to have that, it's... Phew. And then, yeah, look at the size of that. That is, and this is what the paradigm eyes are actually like. I did follow the plans as best as possible. It does need clean up, because there isn't as... If it'll focus, yeah, it definitely needs thinning. I don't even know what the underneath is, and I can't do it because, well, one hand I can't do it. But yeah, well, I can't believe it, just one whole day of this. Now I need to print out the fins, like I say. I like to do it this way, because that probably would have even taken even longer. But that is, focus, the new eye. It's a drastic difference from that one. That's about 100mm. This is about in diameter 133 roughly. I'm not giving an exact measurement away there, so I'm safe with that, but that's roughly. And now I've got a sander, I've got a 3D print. Yeah, look at that. I've got to do a lot of work, and then I can make a resin cast like the others. I've made it so it's also, as you can see from this one, the fins come inwards, but that's because of how small, whereas the fins, they still come inwards on the edges here, so that they'll fit around that perspex piece. I've widened the hole. It actually tapers. It's smaller at one end and it's actually wider at this end. Yeah, you can probably see a little difference. I wanted to, so I had to think about the light, so when it emits, it can actually pulse a bit more. So the fins will be closer, but that then means I can add in the gunk and the, well, the tissue basically to the that sort of slops around the eye. So what I've done there was right, but I didn't have enough material around it to give, you know, the flesh and everything that's inside the eye. Whereas this time, I've got more material. It's not 100% before anyone says, oh, could you do me one when you've made a cast. For anyone who has a paradigm, it's not a dead-on one, so anyone doesn't get the wrong idea. Oh, I'm dropping it. But yeah, it'll probably be another one of these. Well, not another one of them, but you know what I mean. And there's my paradigm eye, and now, when I've got the chance, because I've got it on my laptop, I'm going to start printing out the plunger. Now the thing what I'm going to do with the plunger though, the one thing that I've noticed with the paradigms, I like the idea of them having a giant eye. But then when that comes to the plunger should always look like the biggest part on the appendages. They're not on the paradigms, they are a little, they're the same standard size, about 12 centimeters, 130mm sometimes, because what they used on the paradigms were not actually plungers. Duh, you would have known. I can't remember what they're called, but they have these fins that, like, I don't know what you'd call them, but they were like yo-yos that you would sort of with a string and a stick, and they would sort of, I don't know, I'll get a picture, but that's what they basically used, I think, for the actual plungers on the Paradigms. And they're just not big enough, because the eyes are big and they're about the same size, so they didn't look right. So what I've done with mine, when I print it, I've scaled it up to 150 centimeters, so 150 centimeters? No, 150 mil, sorry, 15 centimeters. So that's much bigger than the actual plans, because I think the plunger should always look like the biggest part on the Dalek when it comes to appendages. So that's one thing I've fixed, but I'm going to leave it for today because that is, and it's dusty, it needs cleaning. Yeah. Whew. 1 day and 8 hours. That's basically what that looks like. So yeah, let's back on me. So yeah, I've been very quiet, but I'm back. I am back now, and the room is a mess, but it will be happening. 16th. This 16th. I was going to get a green screen, I was going to get lighting and everything, but that's not happening now. But I will be doing the 16th still. Very shiny. Yeah, so, yeah, you will have the 16th. So I'm still doing that movie review. So I've got to now write a script, so I'm not doing a lot of you know, sort of thing. So anyway, yes. And you probably get used to my face now, because I will be doing that a lot more often. Not as much, so don't get used to it. But yeah, this has been Cameron, and you've got a lot of new things coming forward soon, like I say, with the editing, sneak peeks to the shuttle. I am going to do that 1-to-1 scale as best as possible, and I keep looking in the wrong there. I am going to do that as best as possible. People have been asking me, are you actually going to do a shuttle? Yes, I'm going to do a full-on Imperial shuttle, if I can. I mean, if you've seen the garden, it's not exactly big, but yeah. Anyway, yes, as the saying goes, I love you and leave you. I've got to now get on with more jobs, and maybe more video diaries soon on that. Did I point at it? That, yes. So, I'll see you all soon.